Hello and welcome to a small tutorial about how to set up your stream points. Something that's a little bit overlooked in a lot of streamers on Twitch. This is basically part of the Twitch interface so that the users to the channel can interact with their favourite streamer at a default level. At a very low level you can actually just highlight the words that you have when you build up enough points to do so. And as it gets higher and higher, you have better rewards as time goes on, which are set up as a default to have the ability to change some of their own emotes that they've got on the channel to having a hat on it, or to incorporate other emotes together, that sort of thing, which is a fantastic system. But if you ever wanted to change that sort of thing to have more interaction to the streamer, which we'll explain a bit later, is always just a bonus to having more viewer interaction to the streamer. So we'll go ahead and go to the area that we need to be in, which is this is my little channel here. Most things are under the creator dashboard. This is a community-based interaction thing, so it's going to be under the community tab. Right down the bottom it says channel points, and that's the default name for the channel points. Up the top here you can turn it on or off. Obviously some people won't want to have the point system there. They may not want that kind of interaction, understandably. Underneath that is your customized points display. So that is basically the name on the bottom is by default, if we reset that, is channel points. I'm not going to reset that for now, but that's, and of course obviously save it afterwards. You can call it whatever you want to. Most people call it after their stream title points. And you can also change your icons in here from the default little circle to a couple of icons in their set sizes. So you'll need to edit the icons to have those particular things set up. So such as, like the smaller one being 28. I've got a couple here. I can drag them over there, be nice. There we go. And then of course obviously a 56 and so on and so forth. Once you've done that, save it, and that'll change again also the little icon that's down the bottom right corner as well. So it's a little bit more aesthetically pleasing for the viewer. The more important one is managing rewards and challenges, which is lots of fun. This is where it all gets really interesting. So here's your default ones. As I was saying before, at 100 points you can get highlight messages, that sort of stuff's turned on. Second one, obviously sending messages into the sub mode, and so on and so forth. And you can go through those yourself. They're all default for everybody. The one that's really interesting to me is the custom ones. You can also set up a challenge. I haven't got into that. It might be another stream or another tutorial about that one. To change your custom rewards in this particular window. So I'll go back to that one again. So in create a custom reward, this is the more fun one. You can make your own custom one up. So as a reward, I'll get someone to be able to use a certain amount of points to make me, let's say, off the top of my head, let's say flex, as in like a muscle flex or something like that. You need to put in a description to what that would be to make it easier to understand what they're spending their points on, because some of these can be quite high. You can put them up to quite a few 100,000 points, so they'd have to be around for a long time to be able to get someone to do something or to be able to get a reward for. So it's quite good. So under the flex one, we're going to say this will to flex, spell it right. So that will basically come up with that as a reason for that particular reward. Now we need to give it what kind of cost. So we can go up to, let's say, 10,000. So I don't want to be flexing half the time when I'm doing my streaming. I'd rather be just doing the streaming and that sort of stuff. But you can do some real simple stuff on there. It doesn't need to be that. You can also have a very low one to help you out with some of the customers, or should I say viewers interaction, which is quite a few of them that I look after as a mod for a few channels, is that they don't remember to hydrate. They don't remember to drink while they're streaming. So you can actually put in a cost of something to, say, 100 points will tell your streamer to hydrate. So you can be helpful to the streamer as well, or don't forget to eat or something like that. Of course, the reward icon can be obviously as obvious as it looks. You can change that to having different icons for that reward as well. So in this case, if we were to do it for flex, I could put a muscle one there with just like an arm or a strong person, such as this one here. So again, 28 by 28, so we'll go to 28. Whoopsie days, grab all the right thing. And 56. And we'll go to 112. Like that. So that's a little bit of picture of me going like that sort of thing. It's not really a flex one, but it does the job. And we can do create. Once that processes through, it's now one of mine, and it comes up in the list here. You can have hundreds of different ones of those. I'm not sure if there's an actual limit on them, but you can put in another one which can be, as I said, drink, or hydrate, or eat, or something like that, and make the cost level very low, because 10,000 points does take a little while to accumulate if you've only got a very small audience. So that's basically the big part of the point system that I think would be really helpful for a lot of streamers, and it's to do with interactivity from the viewer. Thanks for coming along. If you've got any other things to suggest, or any other comments you want to make towards what we've done here, gratefully appreciated. Otherwise, thanks for coming along, and hopefully this is going to help a few people out. Thank you again.